Eileo guys, and welcome back. So don't pay attention too much to the camera. I'm kind of going old school here. I looked at one of my old videos and I was like, hey man, the camera didn't actually look too bad like that. It wasn't so wide, so you could probably see my facial expressions some more. But anyways, I just wanted to talk to you guys about Sonic. I want to see how you guys are doing with Sonic. Luckily, I've gotten some of the Sonics. I did get silver over here, which is great. He doesn't really need a square, but if I can't get triple square master race, then I do prefer one of each gem slot, which he does have. So depending on the other silvers, unless I get like a triple square master race silver, even though it's not required, I might do that for aesthetics. But if not, I'll keep him, and I'm definitely glad that I got silver so early. I haven't bought any of the like encounter packs because I tried the free ones out and I couldn't run into lickety split. But Sonic seems to be appearing quite well, and I'm just working on getting the other Sonic to Evo 3 if possible, just to have him because it's freaking Sonic. So I was just curious to see how you guys are doing. Are you guys enjoying the event so far? Now, my initial impression of the event was that this was just a horrible time with this special Astrochips or whatever, because you're limiting the amount of mons that we can catch, and I don't know how these people are catching over 100 Sonics. Like, I have 27 right now. 27. I mean, I do have some. I have one chip left. I have one special chip left for today, but I don't know how they're getting that many unless they're buying the packs, because unless you're catching them 100% every time, there's no way without you buying the packs, which is okay because it helps support the game. But at the same time, I do see that as potentially a problem. Like, unless 433 decides that, hey, maybe we're being too generous giving out these special Astrochips and we're going to scale it back to only 5 only, then that could be a big problem. And not to mention, the catch rate on Sonic is just abysmal. It's 35% base because he is an at 4, and I'm not sure if this is going to continue as a trend, because if it is, rest in peace to the squad. But normally exotics are nat 3s, and I think their capture rate is like 45% maybe. I don't know off the top of my head, but the only times that I find catching Sonic worth it is like right now with the capture rate being up. If the capture rate's not up and we have limited special Astrochips, and by limited I mean, you know, you can't just refresh your Astrochips and get them back. You know, you have to wait until the next day. With it being limited, I find that only during capture rate ups is the best time to catch it. If not, just wait until then, which is beneficial and kind of not beneficial, because if you don't have the time during those capture rates up, like during the weekend or maybe today even, because you have a job, you have a life, that does suck. But it's also nice that it feels like maybe they've bumped up the rate a little bit, so I am seeing a lot more Sonics than I ever have with exotics in the past, even though I can't capture them. So it's kind of like a hand in hand about that. So I'm not really sure how I feel about it 100% yet. So far it's going good. Can it take a turn for the worst? Of course it could take a turn for the worst, but I'm glad that they did bring back the festivals too. So with us collecting coins, we can buy all this lovely stuff. So to those out there not even interested in Sonic, hey, feel free to go and capture Sonic, throw him into Rebirth, because I believe he is able to be sacrificed to the gods, and then, you know, just run stages and get the coins, because at the very minimum, if I can get a nat 5 out of this, a holy gleam and a regular gleam, not counting this other stuff, I mean, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I absolutely love the festivals because it gives us something to do, and it kind of makes me anxious to get back on the game just so I can clear this stuff out. And I mean, talking about the special Astrochips, I originally thought we would get a set amount of chips every day, but it would give us like 100% capture rate, kind of like Pokemon in the Master Ball. Like, we would get 3 special Astrochips a day, but that means we can capture 3 Sonics a day, which would have been great, but I guess some things have to be left up to RNG. I guess that could be a future they could just give us back, give us in the future. But again, they're trying to make money to keep the game going and to keep their pockets full and the families fed. So them offering what, the 30 Astrochips for the package, the Zephyros package, if I can find it. Is it even here? I don't even know. Like, I don't buy these, so I'm not even sure where it's at. Name change. Where would it be at? Special packages? Support package. Support package, yeah. So for $3 we get 30 Astrochips and 100 energy, which honestly isn't bad, but you know, I mean, what better way to guarantee that they're going to get money if you're doing it by the special Astrochips? But again, I just wanted to know your guys' opinion on it. Is this something that you enjoy? Is this something that you hate? Because this might be the new format for now, so it's kind of limiting certain players to how many they can capture depending on luck. But I think honestly, if you save your chips, you wait until the capture rate is up to at least 50% and try it from there. I think that's the best method for anyone interested in Sonic. If not, just rebirth him. But yeah, I just want to know you guys' opinion. I want to see how it's going with you guys. Are you going for silver? Are you not going for silver? Do you not care? Do you care? Just let your boy know in the comments below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.